So we've got a conduct regulator, and we are a highly regulated industry. And the regulator have asked us that we need to be able to demonstrate how we achieve the best customer outcomes and how we treat customers fairly. In my own view, is if we can just resolve what the regulations require of us, we failed. We have to have a thing where we really believe customers and brokers at the heart of the business. They're getting the right outcome, and we've got a customer-first culture. And in that way, we will not only achieve the right customer outcome, but also meet the regulatory requirements.
So everyone, I am so honored today that I get to sit with one of our customer champs today. So as Hollard Life, we've sort of said that we want to put the customers at the center of everything that we do. We've started on this customer-first strategy, and today we want to just make that a little bit real and put a face to what we say we're all about. Which area of Hollard Life do you sit in? And actually tell us a little bit about how long have you been with us, and just a little bit about yourself.
I've been with Hollard for 8 years. I've started in 2012 from Harambee. Then from Harambee I was taken to be one of our sales consultants. I've stayed in that institute for 2 years. After 2 years I've moved to the branch space. And branch space, I was a branch consultant, and within 6 months I was promoted to be a branch manager. And I was handling 3 branches. After being a branch manager, I've been promoted to be a regional manager. From regional manager, I came back in Hollard as a retention consultant. So I'm under Zminke's team.
You and Paul in the last month received 4 compliments from our customers because of service that you deliver to them. And this is why I'm so honored that I'm sitting with somebody that's helping us to achieve what we've set out for. I'm very proud. Thank you so much, Mpho. The one came from Justice Singo, and it said, "Hi, Mpho. I really appreciate the commitment you have shown when dealing with the issue that could have caused sour relationship between me and the company you represented, in brackets, Hollard. I'm here to show my honesty and being proud to say you are an asset to the company. Do this beautiful work not only to me, but to others as we strive for excellence in our day-to-day life. Keep the light on and never allow load shedding to the bright mind that God giveth." I mean, I get goosebumps, reading this. It's beautiful. And there's 4 others. Obviously, we don't have enough time to go through all of them, but let me read one more. This one came from Nobatle Pilile Mkize, and she says, "Thank you so much for your assistance. It was a wonderful experience to talk and to be assisted by you. My SMS is not in yet, but I believe it's the issue of the network. I hope everyone there do their work in a professional way as you do yours. Even in the future, I will not hesitate to contact you for help. Keep on excelling in your work and assist other clients in the same manner that you did to me. I'm so grateful to be assisted by you. Have a blessed day further." What can you share with our Life Hollardites about what you do that gives us this outcome?
First, what I do, I put myself on client shoes, try to understand where she or he is coming from with the query. Then second, making sure that I understand the product that she has or he has with us, because you mustn't mislead a client just to make a client to be happy. So after listening to the client, make sure the client feels comfortable to talk with you, so that you give a client a solution, what can be done to make sure that policy stays active with us. Making sure that client will trust us. We know that Hollard will be there in case of that, should anything happens to them. So creating rapport with clients, chatting with them when I'm still busy on the system, trying to do all of those changes. These are one of the things that made clients to be comfortable to talk. If maybe yesterday we had a load shedding or Kaizer Chiefs versus Pirates were playing, we chat about soccer, so that the client would be relieved and try to have a conversation. Yes. Yeah. So that's what I do. If a client has an email with us, I tell the client, "Ma'am, I'm going to send you just a blank email so that you can have my email address. Should you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me back." Because I don't believe in assisting a client just for now because of you send us a call back. I believe in creating a connection or a relationship between 2 of us. So the more you communicate with me, I'm making your life easy in terms of keeping your policies active with us.
Wow, that's really impressive. You see, what I'm hearing you talk about is empathy, so putting yourself in the customer's shoes, which is the only way that you can really put the customer at the center of what you do. I'm hearing you talk about taking ownership, because you could drop the call and say, well, I'm done, I've ticked the box and so on, but you take that further. Firstly, you make a connection by bringing in something that's potentially relevant to them, and then you're also saying, the relationship doesn't need to stop here. Here's my email address, here's how you can contact me, this is how I can help you. I just want to say, Mpho, this is what we strive for when we talk about putting the customer first. So thank you for being an ambassador for Hollard Life, and I really hope that the rest of our team can look at some of the work that you do, some of the output that you're giving, that we're getting back from our customers, almost as a standard that we should all be trying to achieve. So thank you for standing up for Hollard Life.
Hi, in the last 4 episodes, we've looked at all the elements that make up a customer's first business strategy. The one we haven't looked at yet is you. How do Hollardites create great customer experiences? How do we enable you and empower you to be able to do that? One of the ingredients in the Hollard way is called be real and be mindful. And I think that gives us the permissions that we need to make sure that we are empowered, connected, engaged, so that we can deliver great experiences to all of our brokers, partners, customers, and in fact to each other as well, because that's really important too. So now we have all the ingredients we need to create exceptional, sustainable, and inclusive growth by putting customers first. So the ingredients are leveraging the brand at every touch point, delivering great customer experiences, recovering brilliantly from bad ones, and having Hollardites at the heart of everything we do. Doing that will help us enable more people to create and secure better futures.
My customer experience. A couple of years ago, Ruben is young whippersnapper, family vacation down in Jeffreys Bay, restaurant literally on the beach, feet in the sand type thing, and we ask like what flavor cocktails does the restaurant have available, and the waiter says literally whatever flavor I grab first, that's what you'll get. So kind of surprised at that. Later in the evening we ask him like, when will our food arrive, when is the food available, and he says as soon as I decide to check on it. Yeah, so exhilarating is that. That made me feel fairly frustrated and a little bit confused. I think the restaurant lost a lot of its identity and its character, and I think part of that is staff. Friendliness does not go well with sarcasm in the customer experience world. I think Hollard can learn from that in the sense of the value of comedy, but not sarcasm. So, you know, keep it light and keep it fresh. Have a good laugh, but don't let that negatively impact on your customer experience.
It was much easier for me to take out a policy as a Hollard employee. The process afterwards as a customer, however, was totally different from when I've taken out the policy. There was no communication after I've taken out the policy, nothing. And I had to actually call and find out if I have a policy. And then the details were captured incorrectly, and the people who are covered were described like the relation was not as I said when I was taking out the policy. So as a customer, I really felt like I didn't matter. After you've done your sale, it's okay. We don't care about you. Give us the premium, and then nobody really confirms and take that initiative and say, you matter. We care about you. As customers, we matter. As customers, we are the core of everything that is. And it is important to understand that one bad customer experience goes far further than one good customer experience. So make them feel that love, that being special, and that thing that will say, this is why I am a Hollard customer.